Okie dokie. First team call back of 2021. I am very, 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 very ready to get back into full blown mode of calls and trainings and all of the things, which is really exciting. And coming off of NLC over the weekend, it just is like, it honestly, NLC for me was the was the confirmation, was the reminder, and the affirming belief that I needed for myself to take this business from where it has been for me and all of the amazing things that it has done for me and go up a notch. Go up not just one notch, but multiple notches. And before I dive into, the nuggets that I took away from NLC, I want to share a little bit of my own personal thought process that happened through NLC. And I'm still digesting it. I'm still letting it, when you go to an event like that and you hear so many trainings, especially back to back, it really does take time to digest, and you have to let it sink in. And so that's kind of what I've been doing over the last couple of days is just, and that's why I haven't really talked about it. It was a lot of training on how to be a new leader, or training on how to be a leader. Because at that point, in order to get to NLC, you have to go to 1-star or beyond for the very first time. So everybody in this team has the opportunity of earning NLC for 2022. So during 2021, you want to go to 1-star. You want to get to 1-star, 1-star diamond. You have to hold that and actually truly achieve that entire rank. Get 1-star, and you can earn NLC. And you can do that as 1-star, 5-star, 10-star, literally as long as you advance to 1-star at minimum during the course of 2021, you will earn NLC. And it is an incredible batch of training that isn't about, inspiration, or sometimes like the summit talks are very like inspirational and not as tactile. They're not as, here's what you need to do in order to grow your business. In order to grow your team. Here's what you need to do. It's very like, here's how you post, here's how you invite. But that's so far from what the information was from what I took. And it was truly about how did these coaches go from coach, emerald, diamond to 5-star elite? How did they actually go and do that? How did they grow their team and develop these leaders from the last time that they were at NLC, or the first time that they were at NLC? What are the actual tools and strategies and systems that they're using? So throughout the next, I would say probably a couple of months, I'm going to use those things that I learned and teach that in these team calls. So please do not feel like from the entire NLC, these are the only things that I'm providing from you. I will not hide anything. I promise. I will share all of the things that I learned that are going to help your business grow, with the goal of getting to 1-star so that you can attend, and hopefully in person, NLC next year, 2022, and be able to provide this to your own team and really take it up to that next level so that you are then growing your own team. Okay. So for me personally, it was a big eye opener that, number one, everything that I have personally accomplished in my business has been on purpose. There are many, many times where I feel very almost embarrassed for the level of rank that I have for how long I've been in the business for. And I associate my success and how good of the business it is, how good I am as a leader based on my rank. And that's just not true. It's so not true. I finally heard stories at NLC about coaches who were coaches for 4 or 5 years before they went to NLC for the first time. And for the first time, I finally felt seen. I finally felt like I wasn't alone. Like I wasn't the only one in this very situation. Because to me, my business has literally saved my life, changed my life. I am so thankful for it. I work from home. I was able to leave other jobs. This income for me, plus the income that Kyle makes has always been enough. We were able to do, like, the things that we've been able to accomplish is so far from a failure. It is so far from a failure. It's not like I wake up and I make nothing. It's just I started to associate, and I get into those positions where I associate my level of success and how good of a business I run based on my rank. And it's so far from the truth. So if there's anything that I can say from my personal experience of getting to NLC after 5 years of coaching, it is don't let your rank dictate the level of success that you have accomplished in your business. You can be an emerald coach and your business could have changed your entire life. You can be a diamond coach and leave your job. You can be a 5-star diamond coach and finally be able to leave your job. You know what I mean? Like you could be a 15-star diamond and then you can leave your job. Whatever it is for you it's unique for you. Does that make sense? Like your success is entirely for you. It's entirely personal to you. So for me, my success has been truly being able to change the situation, the dynamic, my entire life flipped around into this positive, healthy, physically, mentally, and emotionally, and spiritually life that I now live. I no longer am living in that toxic, unhealthy lifestyle that I was in all my life before coaching. And it took all these years, and truly these years were a transformation of myself. And in the process, I got to all of those milestones. But I have accomplished so much that I truly just want you to believe that you don't need to hit a specific rank for your business to be successful. You are a leader now. You are a business owner now. You are a coach now. You don't need to wait until you're a diamond to feel and be a leader. You don't need to wait until you are a 5-star elite coach to have a successful business. You have a successful business as long as you believe you do. And so that was the biggest, just kind of like breath of fresh air of like this confirmation that I am exactly where I am supposed to be. And this conference happened for me at the exact time that it was supposed to happen. And I got confirmation that I was not failing because it took me this long to get to NLC. I was there at the exact right time that I was supposed to be there. So diving in, before we do that, I want to hit on a couple of things that I want you guys to know for the coming year, and especially the coming months. So number one is all of the business opportunities, all of the team business opportunities. We have team calls on Monday, 1 p.m. This is because this is the time that I can personally commit to truly giving you the best quality content and trainings and all of that. If there is any guest speakers, which of course there will be, the times might change. And so if they are better able to do that in the evenings, let's say, and that works better for their family, or their schedule, their work schedule, then just keep an eye out on the time. But for me, this is the time that works the best. I will always record them and I will always post them by the next day in that thread of the team, of that team call graphic. Okay. So if you're ever looking for the recordings, number one, there is a file in the file section of the team page of the Coach Hub, I always attach the links to. And number two, If you're just going to, try and find it super quick, you're watching it the day after or later that week, you can always go to that graphic for the week, and that's where I will have that recording posted. Okay. If you want to tag any of your team to watch that call, that would be a great place to tag them. Okay. The second thing that I'm starting to do is tactical trainings on Thursdays at 1 p.m. I will go live in the Coach Hub and talk about something that is strategic for your business. So things like talking about the coach office, talking about compliance, talking about like just the unsexy nitty gritty crap. Okay. Talking about systems. Team calls are going to be more exciting things, more exciting, things that are like, yeah, fire you up. Tactical trainings on Thursdays are very like, okay, give me the nitty gritty shit. Okay. So I'm doing those bi-weekly. Those are going to be in the team page live videos. They will then be compiled into a unit section that will just say tactical trainings. Okay. That way you always have access to go and rewatch them and or tag your team. Team Slay Sunday. This is going to be like, we're going to get on, hustle it out at 10 a.m. Eastern time every single Sunday. So put that in your, I'm so excited. So put that in your schedule. On Sundays, you're probably going to have Sundays where you're like, I don't freaking want to show up. I would much rather sleep in. You got to get there. Okay. Get there. Get your new coaches on. Get your, your excited coaches, or get your coaches that are unsure of how to do it. If you are a coach unsure on how to invite, how to expand your network, how do you reach out to people? How do you handle objections? That's the place to show up. Is that Sunday call. That is the place to ask these types of questions. Things like, Ray, what do I say to this comment, to this answer? Ray, how do I do this? Chantel, how did you create your graphics for your stories? Caitlin, how do you get engagement in your challenge groups? That's the place to ask questions like that. Something that has to do with like the business flow of growing your client base and your team. That's the place to ask those questions so that we can literally get on video and show you how we do it. Instead of doing it via like pictures and graphics and examples, I'm literally going to share my screen and show you exactly how I go and find people on Facebook, how I go and find people on Instagram, how I'm inviting people. Like I will screenshot or screen share me actually going in Instagram and sending messages and exactly what I send so that you can see what I'm doing. That's what's happening on Sundays. Okay. I'm not going to put a cap on it because let's say one Sunday we're just grinding it out and we go for 2 hours and we're just loving it. Great. Another Sunday, maybe we power it out an hour and we're all just like, okay, I just zipped through this shit. I'm ready to go. So I'm not going to put a cap on it. Also, if you are not able to get on at 10 o'clock on Sunday, but you can pop on at 10:30, do so. Absolutely pop on, even if it's for 10 minutes. You might get something that truly grows your business, an idea that pops up so that you can grow your business. And then, of course, last but not least, I am going to run a coach sneak peek for anybody on the team to add their prospects into next Thursday. It will be a one-day event. It will be loaded with information. So that will be primed in the group. I will have posts in the group that say, coming this Thursday, block off an hour or so that you can watch the little videos, and it's going to lay down all of the good information for them to make that decision. Leading up to the group or leading up to that Thursday, I will post things in that group. This particular coach sneak peek, I am going to run by myself so that you can see what it looks like to run a coach sneak peek on your own. From there, I challenge you to go and run your own coach sneak peek. You can run it by yourself or you can run it with somebody else. Either way, I challenge you to go and run a coach sneak peek of your own by March, like in sometime between February and March. Okay, so within 1 month. You can add all of your prospects. The only thing that I say is if you're going to add your own people to either our boot camp or a coach sneak peek, this one, any other one in the future, your job is to engage with them. Your job is to keep in touch with them in conversation. So let's say I make a post and it gets you fired up. It's something to do with income and, here's an income progression. How cool would it be to earn X number of dollars? And you tag your prospects and say, girl, this is what I was talking about. How cool would it be if we got to run together and do this? Or you're in your inbox and you're talking to these prospects saying, how are you processing all of this? Is it overwhelming? How are you doing? Is it like chaos? Are you excited? What are your thoughts? What are your questions? If they end up having a question, especially for the new coaches, if your prospects have a question and you don't know the answer, that's okay. Go and find the answer. Either go ask FAQ on the Beachbody website, go ask Google, go ask YouTube. If you don't find it somewhere there, go check the team page. Maybe there's a training in there. Maybe there's a post in there. Type it in the search bar. If you guys are not using the search bar in a group, truly start doing that. There's so much good information, especially in the Coach Hub or in the HLC page. Those pages I've been running for a really long time. There's lots of value already in there. If that does not work and you cannot find the answer on your own from any of those places, reach out to either the team or your upline, okay? Virtual studio. This has been from request to have a Zoom link available so that we can all get on and do our workouts together. This is going to be open every single day. Every single day. I have it starting at I think it's 5 a.m. Eastern time. But little secret, it's literally open all the time. The only time you will not be able to get on it is if there's a call, and they will not be able to sign on to it if I'm already on hosting this call. Okay. So if you've got a client that let's say you have a client who says the only time I can work out is 6 o'clock, but they are not working out. You as the coach, the best thing you could do is be like, girl, we're doing a workout together. We're going into the virtual studio and we are doing, actually, this is not, I don't even know if this is, maybe it is. We are going into the virtual studio and we're going to work out together. You'll have the link and go and do the workout together. You might not do the workout at 6 o'clock p.m. every single day. That might not work for your schedule, but at least do it once. At least show them that they are capable of doing this. Okay. I'm personally going to be logging on in the mornings because that's hopefully when I'm going to be getting my workout done. If not my workout, I will sign on and I will do my affirmations, my journaling, my card pulling with Kinsley sitting in my lap. That's literally what it's going to be. That's how my morning routine has been going for the last couple of weeks. She sits in my lap after she eats and I journal, we do our affirmations, I do my visualization. I do not let her being awake be a reason for me not to do my personal habits that truly make me feel my ultimate. Okay. And then last but not least, Success Club. Hitting Success Club is truly really important. There are so many reasons to hit Success Club. And I want to make sure that you are clear on how to balance hitting Success Club with also helping people with things other than a challenge pack or products, okay? The reasons to hit Success Club is it is the measurable source of how big your business or how much your business is growing. If you are hitting Success Club, you are growing your business. That is the only metric that we can use to truly measure how much you are growing your business. Through Success Club, through volume, which there's going to be volume leaderboards now as of this month or as of January. So stay tuned for that. But these are the metrics. These are how we can measure, because this is a business of helping people get transformations. It's really hard to measure how many people did you help get results today this month, right? But we can measure how many people did you help get started this month. And that's what we're really measuring with Success Club. So put Success Club as a non-negotiable on your calendar every single month. Leaving New Leader Conference, and this makes me want to poop my pants a little bit telling you guys this because now I actually have to do it and hold myself accountable. I set a goal to hit Success Club 10 by the 10th every single month. It is going to be hard. I like have chills already because that really pushes me out of my comfort zone. I don't like to put hard deadlines on anything. That's just me. My Enneagram 7 is like, let's free for all it. But coming at a New Leader Conference, I am not doing anything about it. She tells like, yep, I feel that. Yeah, called it. I'm just kidding. But that's me. That's my personality. I don't like to have hard deadlines. I don't like having plans. It's just, it makes me uncomfortable. But for me to grow, I need to get uncomfortable. And that's what I'm going to be doing. So Success Club is really important. However, it's not the only way that we help people. If we help somebody sign up with a Beachbody On Demand membership, we are absolutely changing their life. We are absolutely helping them start their journey and get results, get success. That is not Success Club as a goal and a non-negotiable is not taking away from the people you are helping outside of challenge packs that give you points. Okay, please know this. It is my expectation that you will help people with whatever they need best suited for them. That's my expectation, is you as the coach are giving them whatever is best for them. As a measurable tool for me to say how much is your business growing, I'm going to look at your Success Club and your volume. Okay? Your Beachbody On Demand memberships and products, that will all be reflected in volume. Okay? If you are only ever selling Beachbody On Demand memberships and you're not hitting Success Club because that's not a priority for you to sell challenge packs, but you love BOD and you can sell that shit no problem, and you are constantly enrolling people, I might not see you on the leaderboard of Success Club, but you bet your butt I will see you on the leaderboard for volume. So to me, that's okay. And that's the measurable source that I will say, girl, you are growing your business. I can see that. I can see that you are growing your business. You constantly have volume on the board. Okay. It's okay to sell a Beachbody On Demand membership. It's okay to sign somebody up for a 3-month membership, for a 14-day trial. It's okay to sell somebody something just totally offhand, a tub of Energize, a bag of Shakeology without Beachbody On Demand. It's okay to help people with wherever they're at. Meet people where they are at, okay? I really want to make sure that you have that in your mind. I will never, ever, ever, ever look at you and say you are unsuccessful because you don't hit Success Club, but you help people with Beachbody On Demand memberships. You are absolutely growing your business, absolutely having success, and you are doing the absolute most important thing as a coach, which is helping people get results. Okay, meet them where they're at. But I do want you to know that Success Club, hands down, is a non-negotiable for your business as an intention every single month. Okay. Okay, let's dive into the 3 things that I want to give you as highlights from NLC that I personally think are the big, like, okay, yes. You're probably going to roll your eyes because these are going to be things that you might have heard of before, and I definitely have too. But I want to give you the kind of back end on how they were presented. So number 1, share your vision. This came from Carl himself. Hang on. This came from Carl himself. He was on twice, and if you don't know, I am obsessed with listening to Carl Deichler talk. He is hands down my favorite human to listen to when it comes to this business. Sharing your vision needs to be, if there is anything that you do differently this year, it is share your vision. Share your vision for your business. Share your vision of your goals. Share the vision you have for your own personal health journey. Share the vision of what you want this business to turn into, what it's going to be, where it's going, why you want it to be that. But don't just stop there. share the vision and get people to believe in it too. This was the aha moment. It's not just share your vision. It's not just, I want to have time freedom. I want to have financial freedom. I want to do this. I. It's share your vision and get people to believe in your vision too. So how does that look? There's two parts to it. Number one, your personal vision for your life. How will this business change your life personally? Number two, sharing the vision of your team. What do you want for your team? What does that look like for your team? This part, the team part, is what you are getting people to believe in too. If you can get people to believe in your vision for your team, you will have people that run alongside you. So think about you guys. Why are you here? What do you believe in? What got you to get on this team call? What's the vision that you, I hate saying like buy into, but that's the only way that I can figure out how to explain it. But what got you to buy into this vision? What was that vision? Was it the vision of, I want a team and a culture and a community of girls who believe that they can have more for their lives? Because that's my vision. Is it the vision of, I personally, Rayanne Gallo, want time freedom, want financial freedom, and want time opportunity freedom? I want freedom of opportunity. I never want to be able to say, I never want to have to say, no, Kinsley, you can't do that. No, family, we can't do that. I never want to be able to say, or I never want to have to say, no, we can't go and take you to the chiropractor or take you to the osteopath because we can't afford it. I never want to have to tell her that we cannot go on vacation because mom can't take the time off of work. That's important for me. I never want to put myself in a position where I have to say no. So I share and cast my personal vision. Did you buy into that part of the vision and you believed it too, that it's capable and possible for yourself? If there is nothing else that you do this year in 2021, it is to do this. Share your vision and get people to believe in it too. That is how you will build your business. Whether it is you are casting your vision for your own personal health and you are getting people to believe in that same vision. I want to be the healthiest version of myself. I want to be able to do 10 push-ups. I want to be able to walk up the stairs without huffing and puffing. I want to be able to do the daily activities without losing my energy at 2:00 in the afternoon. I want to be able to wake up at 5:00 in the morning and go to bed at 10:00 at night and be fueled all day long. That's a vision. That's a vision for your daily life. That might seem very minuscule, but do you know how many people think about those daily things every single day? Those little tiny daily tasks that they think in their heads, man, I wish I wasn't so tired. Man, I wish I wasn't so drained. I wish I wasn't in this rut. Man, I wish I had positive, inspiring people around me. They think about that. If you can get people to believe in that vision, just like you do, that's how you're going to recruit new clients. That's how you're going to recruit new coaches. And then how do you get those coaches to actually do this business? You share your vision. You share your vision for yourself and you share your vision for your team. Okay. With that being said, I am going to be going live in the team page and truly sharing my vision for myself and for the team. Okay, because I think it's important. Number 2, in order to maintain your business where it is at, you need to be recruiting 4 new coaches a month. Now, if you are a brand new coach, this would be growing your business to a place that is going to pretty much maintain itself all throughout the year. So if you recruit 4 new coaches every single month, obviously, let's assume that that's getting you to diamond. Okay, that's getting you to diamond. And you recruit, once you get to diamond and you continue to recruit 4 new coaches, you will maintain that throughout the year. If you want to grow your business, meaning you want to get to diamond and then keep going, they say statistically, from gathering all of the information, corporate says you need to recruit 6 to 8 new coaches every single month. Don't let this scare you. If you set this as a goal, and we all know, we go into February saying, if I want to grow my business, I got to recruit 6 to 8 coaches. February comes, the end of February is here, and you recruited 3. You recruited 3 coaches more than you probably would have at the beginning of the month had you not set the goal of 6 to 8. It might take you 3 months to hit that 8 coaches. It might take you 6 months. It might take you all damn year to hit 8 coaches in a month. But do you know what's going to happen next year? Do you know what's going to happen to your business if you continue to fight to hit 6 to 8 coaches recruiting 6 to 8 coaches in a month? If you do that all year long, 1, think about the prospects you're going to have. 2, think about the momentum you're going to have. 3, think about the confidence that you're going to build by doing that and showing up every single day, fighting for this target. And 4, think about what's going to happen in 2022 when you do recruit 8 new coaches every single month. It might take you 4, 6, 12 months to finally hit that target. That's not the point. You are not failing if you do not hit that number of coaches in a month. The point is to go for that much. It's not to set a goal for hitting 2 coaches in the month. I want to recruit 2 coaches. Well, if you set a goal for hitting 2 new coaches and you miss that goal, is your business really going to be that different? No. If you set a goal for recruiting 8 new coaches in a month and you recruit 5, do you know how much that's going to impact your business? Massively, right? That's such a win. So the point here is corporate statistically found out and uncovered, if you want to maintain your business, and it's okay to want to maintain your business, you guys. I did that for 4 years, and I still had incredible joy in my business. It's okay if maintaining your business is a desire, okay? If you want to maintain your business at a diamond business, you want to recruit 4 new coaches. That's going to account for any rank fluctuations that happens. That's why recruiting 4 new coaches is important, because if you have coaches that drop off, or they go inactive for that month, or they're kind of hobby coaches, or they're discount coaches, and they kind of go active and inactive and they bounce all over, that's what it's accounting for. If you want to grow your business beyond diamond, and you want to go 1 star, and then you want to go 2 star, and then you want to go 3 star, it is recruiting 6 to 8 new coaches every single month. Okay. 3rd point, don't overcomplicate inviting and actually do it. This was repeated over and over and over. And it's funny because 4 years or 5 years ago, when I first started coaching, the coach invite examples were these big, long messages of, hey girl, I don't know if you know what I'm doing. I just got started as a Beachbody coach and I'm running this boot camp. This is what it does for me. I'm so excited for it. It's like this big long message. That's a great message. And that's exactly what I teach you to do as a brand new coach. To help your first 3 people in your first month, that's exactly how I would send it. But then those messages, they kind of need to shorten. It needs to get so damn short that you are so blunt that somebody must answer your message. That's what I got from all of the speakers, from coaches, all of the coach speakers at NLC. Their invites sound like this. Hey girl, you joining me? Period. You want to know why these top coaches are able to send 30, 50, 100 messages a day? It's because their invites sound like this. Girl, when are you joining me?
Yeah.
Girl.
Can I interrupt for like 2 seconds?
Do it.
My whole coach career, I've had bigger, longer invites. And then like 2.5 weeks ago, we watched Nikita LaValle or whatever her name is, her call. And on her call, she was literally like, I don't fuck around. I just invite. It's just like, hey, I have a challenge group starting on February. Are you coming?
Right.
Are drink. So I literally watched her call and I was like, oh, I fucking love this bitch. A, she's Canadian. B, she's like me. She doesn't write shit down. And then I literally just started inviting like that the last two weeks of February or January. I hit Success Club and I had more people respond and be like, yo, like tell me about it than I ever have before. Like I couldn't believe it because I was literally just like, hey, how's it going? You've probably seen, but I have a new challenge group starting February 1st. Do you want to join?
Yeah.
And I had like so many more people be like, what's it about? Tell me about it. Like,
Yep.
et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. So if there is exactly. And thanks for sharing that because I started doing the same thing and I always kind of did do something like that, but it was more for follow-ups. Now it is just plain and simple an invite. Keep your invites so absolutely basic. If you read it and you're like, I'm not sure about that, it's probably too much words. You're probably defeating the purpose of an invite. You're putting too much crap into that. This is excluding new coach invites. As a new coach, I still believe that you need to actually have oomph into your message, because if you just invite somebody, hey, I have a challenge group, they're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, what are you talking about? What, did you just join? Like it will not come off good. If you are a brand new coach and you have never hit Success Club before, your message needs to follow the structure from the podcast training. After you have showed up for at least a month, I would say a month, at least a couple of weeks, I would say a month. After your first month of showing up consistently, showing the challenge group that you're in, showing that you are inviting to a challenge group, showing results that you're getting, showing workouts that you're using, showing products that you're using, showing meals that you're creating. Once you've been showing that consistently enough that people are actually on to what you're doing, that's when you can start sending messages and invites that are like, I've got a group starting. When are you joining? Are you joining this month? Like, that's how simple it needs to be. This business is getting results and helping people get results. That's all it is. I heard that. I forgot who said it, but they heard it from somebody else, and it's exactly what it is. This business is get yourself results and get other people results. Stop overcomplicating it. We don't need fancy shit for this business to be successful. We don't need fancy graphics. We don't need fancy boot camps. We don't need fancy stories. We don't need anything fancy. If you want to grow your business, you don't need things to be perfect. You don't need things to be fancy. You don't need things to be pretty. You don't need things to be like, it doesn't need to be any of that crap. You just got to sign people up and get them results. That's it. Once you have a business and you've got a team, that's where it comes down, and you go to NLC. Once you go to NLC, you're going to hear about how do you organize your team? How do you create systems? What systems do you need to create? How do you organize your clients? How do you organize your time management for your team and all of that? Until you actually have a team, stop trying to manage your team. Your team is not a team until you have coaches that you actually have to help and mentor, right? Until you have that, stop trying to put that time into those people. Give them what they need and then go and do your own business, okay? For those of you guys who love hearing like how much actual time should you be spending, I will do this for one of the tactical trainings, but just as a little teaser, they say 80% of your time needs to be allotted on your own business growth. Your own business growth. Not talking to your success partners, not talking to your team, not mentoring your team, not talking to your friends. Like, it's not doing any of that. It's not helping your coaches who are struggling. 80% of your time, if you have 8 hours or 10 hours in the day, 8 of them needs to be spent on growing your business. Of course, we don't all have 10 hours in the day. Ooh, actually, could you imagine we had 10 hours working on this business? Hell no. But take the time that you actually work on your business. Jot it down for 2 weeks or a week. Literally, the time. Take it down and look at how much time you're spending on the actual business. If it's 60 minutes, take that 60 minutes and find 80% of that. If it's 2 hours, take that and find 80% of that. 80% of the time that you have to work your business needs to be on growing your own business. 20% then needs to be on helping your team. Okay? Okay, I think there's one more. Yes. The last thing that I wanted to share with you, Carl came on and shared 10 tips for leadership in 2021. And these were the 2 most important. He said, if you do any of these, if you do 2 of these out of all of them, you will have success. So these were his 2 top tips for success, seeing success in this year. Number 1, outwork everybody around you. Don't let anybody work harder than you. And number 2, have confidence. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in the products that you are sharing. Have confidence in the vision. It goes right back to it. Have confidence in the vision that you are casting. And have confidence in the people that you are offering this to. Believe that they can succeed. Believe that they can have these results as well. If you have unwavering confidence, if you have unwavering belief in yourself, in your vision, in these people, and you outwork everybody around you, you will see success. You will absolutely see success. 2 things. Be the hardest worker in the room. Don't let anybody outwork you. And number 2, have so much unwavering confidence and belief in what you do and what you offer and how it can help them. You will see success this year. Stay focused and in action. Confidence is a product of consistent action. The one thing that I see so often in clients and in coaches is they wait for confidence, also masked as the word motivation, until they take action. But in reality, that motivation or that confidence that they can do it, that this works, actually comes as a byproduct of showing up consistently. Not every once in a while. Consistently, that confidence will come. Okay? So when it comes to your business, stay consistent, show up, and I promise you, your confidence will grow. All right. That is what I have for you guys. Thanks for showing up. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns on what was shared? No? Fabulous. You guys rock. Amazing. I hope that just gives you a little bit of, oh, I could do this. Like, I can do this no matter where you are in this business. Day 1, day 100. It does not matter where you are in this business. If you have those little things, share your vision, have unwavering confidence, and be the hardest worker in the room, you will see success in this business. Okay? All right, I will see you guys soon. And if you are comfortable with it, I would love to hear your personal vision, or I even challenge you to go live on the team page and share your vision. One, for practice on yourself, or go on your own team page and share your vision. But also challenge yourself to create a vision post. Yo, home slice, stop. Share your vision with a post to all of your people. Okay? All right, happy Monday, guys. Go kill it.